Well, Karina also caught up with one of the designers, Vivienne Hu, whose brand was also generating buzz at New York Fashion Week. And she started by telling Karina what some of the hottest design trends are.
So this season we put a pointing to prints. So we developed around 30 different prints and selected 3 from them and printed all silk.
What does it feel like? I mean, we're just about an hour away from the show right now. It's just starting to get hectic. You've done this many times before, so you're not new to New York Fashion Week, but tell us what it feels like as a designer just minutes before you're going to unleash your collection.
Every time I feel different. I'm very excited and happy, and every time the whole team, learn something about, and we take different models, different collections. So every time we learn more.
What's been the biggest lesson about New York Fashion Week?
So a little factory already changed since the first year was back to 2014 I joined. I think now it's more straightforward and more high fashion way. People are getting picky and everything, which is good. So we understand what is we work very hard on what is the fashion going on. And so I think right now the high fashion way is kindly move from European to center of New York. So New York become the high fashion center.
So putting a show on at New York Fashion Week is very expensive. Why does it make sense from an investment standpoint to be a part of New York Fashion Week?
So we pay and we give. We invite a lot media, fashion bloggers, buyers, so we know what is our brand going on. So I think New York Fashion Week is definitely worth to moving forward, especially for young brands.
How do you balance see now, buy now with putting a collection that's 6 months ahead of really the line?
So except every 2 seasons per year, we also develop small seasons, almost each 2 months. And for our accessories, so we keep working on it. This year, we also develop sneakers too. So I think it's actually give designer brand more chance to win customers.
So you said on the one hand, we're seeing high fashion at New York Fashion Week, but on the other hand, you're putting out sneakers. So are we seeing a blend of both high-end fashion and streetwear?
Right, streetwear is always New York, so it's just so trendy. So we love it. It's just, so high fashion not necessarily be classical one. We try, so for this, especially for this season, you will see we put a very classic European the style with some prints t-shirt together. It will be very interesting.
I know that you are living in New York, you've been a New Yorker for a long time, but originally you're from China. Do you find that you tap into your culture from your childhood at all in your designs? And if so, in which way can we sort of see that?
Definitely some way. In 2018, we built our collection based on Zhenhuang, which is Buddhism in China. Also, we added some Eastern culture into our design. So definitely you will see something. For example, this season, our the flower design prints, you will see some little touch.
You've been in the business for several years now. What would you say, how is your customer evolving, or has it had been consistent throughout the whole life of the brand?
Oh, so this year we already gained some success in business. So VHNY, our street style brand, already in Macy's. So and we also the VH shoes. Shoes is our definitely a point. We put a lot of effort in shoes. Our VH shoes already in a few department stores. So we're looking forward some success we can gain this year.
Okay, fantastic. So last question. You started off in investment banking, you switched careers entirely and got into fashion design. What advice would you give to somebody who's considering a career change like that? What do they need to know about the fashion industry?
I think whoever putting to the effort into fashion must be really, really love fashion. So what are my suggestions if whenever which industry people are, if they love it, go ahead for it.